It's MistaJam with the controls, and I have got the very talented pair behind this week's Jam Hot Record of the Week with me in the studio right now. Jess Bays and Poppy Baskcomb.
Oh, yes, hello, that is us.
Jess Bays and Poppy Baskcomb are with us right now.
How are you?
Jess Bays, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Jess Bays.
Jess Bay.
Oh, it's Jess Bays?
Yeah, right. I know where we're going with this.
Sorry about that.
I know where
Poppy,
we're going with
sorry
this.
about that.
Sorry.
What's
Sorry.
Poppy Baskcomb.
Oh, yeah. Changed it now.
I'm so sorry.
No, her name is Poppy Baskcomb.
It's Baskcomb.
Not Baskcomb.
No.
Do you know what? It's because I appreciate
Not
it so much.
Boss
I wanted to long the name out a bit longer. I wanted to say Baskcomb.
Not Poppy
Disgusting!
Not that either.
Oh my God.
It's Jess Bays and Poppy Baskcomb.
There we go.
Hello.
First and foremost, thank you so much for coming into the studio today.
Oh, thank you for having us.
I appreciate the pair of you so highly. Now, listen, this new track, Temptation, it's a little bit special, isn't it?
So special, right? We're so pleased with it. Just did 500 million streams. 500 million
streams.
Too excited there. Sorry. 500,000. Half a million streams in 10 days, which is mad, I think. Proud, right?
Yeah, good. I mean, 500 million would be amazing.
500 million. We can hope
Break
one day.
the bank.
We can hope one day.
No, it's streaming, so therefore you might be able to buy like a Greg's Steak Bake or something.
This is very true.
Dreams crushed.
Reality check.
Exactly. Reality check.
Bring me back down to earth. Sorry.
I mean, the tune's been getting all the love here at Capital Dance because obviously we absolutely love it, but it's been across the board. I've been seeing your faces everywhere. Everyone loving the tune. Are you surprised with the reaction, Jess?
Yeah, to be honest, this was one that I really put everything into with this one. Like, before I was doing like radio ready stuff, and then it came to a point where I kind of was like, I need to make something more for the clubs, because clubs were coming back after lockdown, essentially. And I took a lot of influence from like Dennis Ferrer, Frankie Rosado. You can really hear that, my influences through the record. And then when I got in the writing camp, it was Poppy and actually Hayley May as well. They wrote it together, and it came together so quick though, right?
No, very quick song.
So quick.
Hayley was on Zoom because she couldn't make it.
Hayley was on
Zoom. Still the COVID vibes going on.
How can you do sessions on? I can't do them.
No.
I can't do them.
It was sad. She was on a little phone, like it was a massive studio, and there was just this little face here in the corner.
She was originally on a laptop by the speaker, which was the worst idea because she'd just be shouting. So eventually it was FaceTime. But like, no, the Zoom isn't a vibe for me. Like, I avoid it at the moment at all costs.
Yeah, you'd rather be in the room.
100%. It was magic. It came together so quickly, and yeah, I can't get it out of my head ever since.
But speaking about being in the room, Poppy, we know Jess as the radio presenter here at Capital Dance. We know Jess as the DJ. We know that she's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Jess doesn't have an off switch.
Oh, sorry.
She doesn't have an off switch. She doesn't have an off switch.
No.
She's constantly, as you can see, look at her. She's constantly on. What's she like in the studio? Is she that bundle of pure joy that she is over here?
Yes. But the thing is I'm pretty similar as well. Like, I don't know where my off switch is either. Like, I just keep going, and I don't know how I do it, but me and Jess sort of matched each other's energy, which, sorry for everyone else in the room. It was just us two going like that, and
it was. I think the best part about it was when because I hadn't actually heard you sing in person before, and then when you got in the studio and you sang the first top line, I literally remember sitting there and I was like, "What is going on? Like, you are incredible."
I think you jumped up halfway through a take, and you were like, "Yes!"
Oh my God! Literally, I've got videos of it. I remember I'm literally sitting there like,
Jess is just out here ruining takes.
She's so good.
We were like, "Get out the room, come back later."
I'm just an excitable puppy.
We know.
Yeah.
Jess, we know.
I hope it doesn't change, It's appreciation and love, isn't it?
It won't ever change.
It won't.
We'll be having the same conversation in 20 years' time.
20 years.
Jess, will you calm down, please?
No.
Retirement home, still going though.
Let's have it.
Now, Poppy, Jess is obviously part of the furniture here at Capital Dance. Literally, we can't get rid of her. She's always here. She's got her own show on a Sunday, and we know what she's like in a radio studio. But we've heard stories, Poppy. Of how good you are.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know where that was going.
No,
It's like,
I saw the fear.
Classic night out is when people go, "I've heard lots about you." You go, "From where? From who? What have I done?" It's never a good one, but...
Well, what we've got is we had Camden Cox on Capital Dance earlier this week.
Love.
And she took over with Charlie Powell for International Women's Day. And this is what she had to say about you.
Poppy Baskcomb, I work with her all the time. She's so talented. I love her.
She's so cute.
She loves you.
She loves me. I love her too, to be fair. We're like two peas in a little pod.
Oh no, now Camden Cox, Poppy Baskcomb and Jess Bays in the room together.
Oh my goodness. There's a lot of screaming that's going to be going on in that room. Can you imagine? It's going to be happening on the ship on Friday, so...
Here we go.
Oh no.
Strap in, everybody.
Well, listen, yeah.
Carnage is about to hit.
On the lifeboat!
Life jackets at the ready. Who's overboard first?
Anyone fancy a dip? Let's go.
Oh no! You're going to be straight in that hot tub.
There's a hot tub.
There's
Don't.
lots. Listen.
You what?
You wait. Tomorrow, Virgin Voyages Valiant Lady. Oh my gosh.
Let's go. Bring your trunks. Bring your two-piece, your one-piece, whatever you've got.
Mankini jam.
But for anyone that's listening right now that isn't a full-fledged Poppy fan, as Camden, me and Jess are, tell us a little bit about yourself. I want to know a little bit about you and how you got into music.
Oh, Lord.
Lord.
You've
been listening to Lord.
She's great too. Great songwriter. Love her. Shout out to Lord. If you haven't heard of her, great little artist. How did I get in? I mean, I've always been interested in music, and I sort of did the silly thing. Maybe I shouldn't say silly, but I applied for like X Factor and stuff. Got through to before the judges' live shows, and they basically looked at me and said, "You're not very talented. You're not very different." And I went, "Oh, sick, thanks." At 16, I was like, confidence boost.
I didn't know that.
So I kind of went away, and I'd always been writing since I was about 12 or 13. And we had a family friend who told us he was a DJ. And me and my mum thought, wedding DJ, you know, this one's for all the lovers out here. Off you go. And he was like, "Oh, come to the studio in London and do some work experience." And I went in and I was working with amazing writers like Caroline Aylin, Andrew Jackson, who've written stuff like New Rules for Dua Lipa and stuff for Kygo. Big names. And at first they were getting little cuts. And I took some a cappella songs to him a few months later, and he was like, "I'm going to take it away. If I don't call you back, don't be disheartened." And he did. So then I started that, and then just got into it through my management. They picked me up, carried on writing, and then last year, or during lockdown actually, it really kicked off, and been non-stop ever since. I haven't had a holiday.
You don't get a holiday until you get your first platinum album, by the way.
That is true.
God.
Still waiting.
I'm still waiting for mine. 25 years later. Hopefully one day I'll get a holiday.
You know what? I just want to go on a hot beach, but apparently that's out of reach here, so I can't do that.
Well,
but I'm waiting for that. But yeah, no, just solidly working, constantly writing, just doing my thing, really.
Oh, no, I love that. I really do. Because even that, just the story of how you've got to where you've got to now, you've overcome some massive adversity. You've overcome some people who are obviously telling you a lot of rubbish, but it's so hard for you to be able to dig into that part of you as a writer and as a performer to then go, "Do you know what? I'm still going to do it."
Yeah, no. I've always kind of not liked listening to what people have to say, especially if I know they're wrong.
Yeah.
I'll hold my hands up if I know I'm wrong, but on this case, I was like, I feel like I'm right.
I know I'm good.
Sorry.
I know I'm good at this.
Sorry, Simon Cowell, but
you.
Let's jump back into the music.